Okay. So I'm gonna put this out as a video on social media. I'm gonna try to also release it as audio on the podcast. So I'll try to be aware of that and be like descriptive as I'm talking. So it will work in both cases. I just want to make sure everybody who won prizes knows and gets excited about it as quickly as possible. But got it all set up. So the album will remain for sale. It's going to stay there on Bandcamp, and it's going to be available for streaming soon as well. And any money that's generated from album sales and streams in future will still be donated to the charity. Probably just going to do it on like a rolling quarterly basis, because if we did it every single transaction, it it might not be worth it sometimes. Like sometimes the amount gained might be a few dollars, and then the transaction fees might be a few dollars. So we'll kind of let it stack up. But right now we've got a big pile of over $1,000 to send to Peace Through Music International. So thank you everybody who participated by making tracks and donating them to the album, and by helping to promote the album, and by buying the album. Oh, and big thank you too to everybody who donated prizes. I'll mention those, of course, as we mention what got won by whom. But the methodology for this drawing is basically what we did is we took a spreadsheet and we lined up each of the prizes going down the spreadsheet. So we had 32 prizes, and then on another sheet we listed out everybody who had purchased an album since it came out, from when it came out to today, St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. Now, of course, we had our formula for how you could get more entries, and so anybody who bought a copy of the album got one entry automatically. And then anybody who spent $5 over that, every increment of $5 over the base price, got another entry. And then for every $1 over $50 got another entry. So lots of people had 2 or 3 entries, and thank you very much for your generosity. A few people spent over $100, and so they got quite a few more entries. One very generous, wonderful person spent way over $100. They ended up with hundreds of entries. And so that's how we ended up with a total of 445 tickets, if you will, right? 445 potential winning entries, right? And then you'd have multiple pertaining to each person who had bought an album in many cases. So that's how it worked. And then using a random number generator, we just had it pick numbers randomly between 1 and 445. And entered those down the list of prizes. So each prize was assigned a number, and then the person who pertained to that number that was on that ticket, if you will, got that prize. So gonna run down the list of prizes here now, and this is so fun. I'm so excited for each person who won one of these awesome prizes. So first of all, Adrian Melvin Chanter reads. I actually don't know exactly how many reads Adrian is going to send, so I don't want to say a number and then have him hold it to it, but at least one Adrian Melvin read. I think he's planning on sending a few. That goes to Sarah Campbell. So thanks very much, Sarah Campbell, and thank you very much, Adrian. I should say too here at the beginning, some of these names I can pronounce because I either know the person or it's a name I can pronounce. Some of these I'm nervous about pronouncing. I apologize genuinely in advance for maybe butchering some names. BagpipeSwag gift cards. We're giving away 3 of these. First one goes to JD Ingraham. So thank you, JD. The second one goes to Kevan Saunders. So thank you, Kevan. And Kevan Saunders designed the cover of the album, by the way, just FYI. And the third BagpipeSwag gift card goes to Rachel Barber. So thank you very much, Rachel. Sorry, I used an abbreviation here. BC. Oh, Blaine Chastain. Blaine donated an online Bodhran course. So it's like existing lessons, and you log in and you can go through this course. That goes to, is it Siobhan? Siobhan, I think. Siobhan Williams. Thank you very much, Siobhan. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I apologize, I'm probably not. The Daddario guitar accessory pack, thanks very much, Daddario, goes to Camille Layt. So thank you, Camille. Get Bagpipe Ready, Alec. Donated the tune workshop of the winner's choice. Thank you very much, Alec. That goes to Rod Nevin. So thanks very much, Rod. Then the Generation E-flat whistle, which I have here next to me, but if I pick it up right now, it's going to knock over the whole stack of other whistles. So I'll just show a picture of a Generation whistle here. That goes to Bruce Grice. I think it's Grice. Bruce. Thank you very much, Bruce. And thank you very much to the folks over at Generation. They donated a lot of whistles. It was very, very kind of them. The Generation B flat whistle goes to Camille Layt. So thank you again, Camille, and thank you, Generation. The Generation C whistle goes to Rod Nevin, and Rod also gets a Generation D whistle. So congrats, Rod, and thank you again for your generosity and for helping with the album. Several of the people who purchased the album also had tracks on the album, so really, and Rod's one of them. So a lot of involvement and help from Rod. Thank you very much, and a couple whistles heading your way. Thanks, Generation. We have a few Generation whistles in F. We have 4 of them. So thanks again, Generation. And the first of those 4 will go to Andrew O'Sullivan. Thank you, Andrew. The next goes to Rachel Barber. Thank you, Rachel. The next goes to JD Ingram. So thank you, JD, and congrats again. And then the last of the F whistles goes to Christian Rummelhoff or Rummelhoff. Thank you very much, Christian. Then we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 Generation whistles in brass. So the first of those goes to Sarah Campbell. Congrats and thank you, Sarah. The second goes to Stuart McKay. And the third to Rachel Barber. Thank you again, Rachel, for your generosity. And then we also have a Generation G whistle in nickel, and that is going to Susan. So thank you very much, Susan Kelly. Thank you very much, Susan. So now we have 5 Generation Elf Song Enchantress whistles. These are the whistles that have a Highland bagpipe fingering layout on them. The first goes to David Asprink. So thank you very much, David. And I've met David, I've met you just briefly, and I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that name as at least as closely as a non-Swedish speaker can pronounce it, but I apologize if I got your surname wrong there. But thanks again for your generosity for helping out with the project. And the second Highland bagpipe fingering whistle goes to Jeremy Kingsbury. So thank you very much, Jeremy. The third to JD Ingram. Thanks again for your generosity, JD, and congratulations. The fourth to Camille Layt. So same, again, thank you, and congrats, Camille. And the fifth and final goes to Rachel Barber. Thank you again, Rachel. And thank you again, Generation. Big old box of whistles that they sent over. It's very kind of them. And the last of the Generation prizes that we have here is one of their tabor pipes. These are the ones that have 3 holes on them, so they can be played with one hand. And that is going to, again, Siobhan Williams. Siobhan, I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name right, but this works out so great, because if you wanted to learn the tabor pipe with the one hand and you've got the Bodhran class as well, that's a great pair of prizes right there. You can bang away at your drum and play your whistle at the same time. It's perfect. Here we go, the Maverick practice chanter. This is the MK2 stealth practice chanter in one of their fancy torpedo cases and everything. Goes to JD Ingram. So thank you again, JD, and many congratulations. Thanks for your generosity helping with the project and making such a generous purchase of the album to help the charity out. The MK low D Kelpie whistle. Many congratulations to Mark Zabalotny. Mark Zabalotny. I'm so sorry, but congratulations and thank you very much. Then we have the Peace Through Music has donated several items. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items from Peace Through Music themselves. The first one is a Cotopaxi mug, and that's going to go to JD Ingram. So congrats, JD, and thanks very much to Peace Through Music for donating some of this swag here. They also have a Cotopaxi tumbler, and that's going to go to Rachel Barber. So thank you again, Rachel. A guitar pick necklace. That goes to Sarah Campbell. So thank you again very much, Sarah Campbell. A sort of like prize pack that includes some lavender essential oils, a Do Good sticker, and a lovely bookmark goes to Rod Nevin. So thanks again, Rod. And this is our last prize, a Peace Through Music International polishing cloth, good for polishing up whistles and whatever else you might need polished. Rachel Barber will be receiving that. So thank you again, Rachel. So thank you all very much for your generosity in purchasing the album, whether you bought it at the base price or paid extra. In either case, thank you so much. Very generous of you. Thank you so much. Many, many thanks to the people who donated tracks to make the album even a thing, and to Kevan for helping with the cover, and to the people over at the Peace Tartan. They let us use that tartan too. It seemed very fitting, and that was kind of them to let us use it. A few people too who have helped with promotion. Really, many thanks to all of you very much, and also, of course, the people who donated these awesome prizes. I'll be reaching out to all of the people who won prizes in the next few days via the email address that you used on Bandcamp. I'll just use that, and so keep an eye out for that, and we'll coordinate shipping. thank you all again very much, and I hope you're still enjoying the album. Lots of good music on there. So thanks very much, and have a great have a great day or evening or whatever you're up to. Bye.